Alright, so I'm Cameron from Old Capitol Farm, and the horse that I have listed on draftsforsale.com is Belle Star. She's the dark one here. That's her mother there standing next to her. She's a registered Haflinger. Belle is half Haflinger, and her sire was a spotted draft who was 3/4 Percheron and 1/4 paint. We've owned her since she was born here on the farm. I mean, she's our horse. Through and through, and we've done a lot of different tasks with her around the farm. Right now I'm just going to kind of show you what you could expect of her if you develop a good relationship with her. So right now I'm going to get her out. Hi, Belle. There you go. Good girl. Back up a little bit. There you go. Now come here. Now let's pretend like we accidentally let her out. Oh no, oh my goodness. The horse is out. What are we going to do? And you're going to be able to see that she's not difficult to catch. We're not inside a fence. The garden's over there. Of course, she's happy to snack a little bit of greenery right now. Come here, Belle. Get your head up. There you go. Now we'll go down to the barn. Let me turn that off. So we're back down here in the barn now with Belle Star, and I didn't mention earlier, but she is going to be 6 in July of this year, 2024, and she's my daughter's horse. My daughter is now 17, and during the pandemic in 2020, when everybody was stuck at home, Belle was just 2 years old, and it was the perfect age for my daughter to have a little project horse. So with my help and guidance, she trained Belle to harness and then to ride, and made her a really nice horse of her. She doesn't get the hours that some of the other horses on the farm. This is a working farm, and my daughter is now, going to be a senior this coming year, and she's just kind of past that stage for the horses, and would like to find a good home where Belle's going to be appreciated and used. Like I said, she's a young horse, got a lot of years left in her. So today we're going to harness up. You can see she's not tied to anything in here. Now, that grass outside is awfully green and tasty, and occasionally this horse will step off when I don't want her to, and she'll try to make a break for it out that barn door. But we're going to see how she does here. You've seen she's not a violent horse. She's not a mean horse, but she's a young horse. So you just have to take that into account when you're working around her. We'll brush her off and then harness her up. All right, so I don't think I said, but Lila wants $5,000 for this horse. And for a nice young horse with all those years left in her and as solid a foundation as she has, I think that's pretty darn fair. This is just a good practice. It puts us in touch with the horse, looking over her, seeing if anything's out of place, if he has any new cuts or something. Horses will hurt themselves in a padded room. And I think they like it. They like being groomed, being made over. Who doesn't? Are you videoing right now? I'm going to go grab the... Well, don't video. So my videographer suggested that I get the hoof pick and go ahead and show you how she gives her feet. Again, you can see, this horse is relaxed. She's not tied to anything. She's just standing here being good. Pick this up, Belle. There's a good girl. We're pretending to shoe right now, just to show you. She doesn't mind getting beat on. Those are actually road shoes that she's got on right now. So there you just saw. She stepped off. She wasn't supposed to. Now take a step forward. Now back. Back a little more. Ooh, good. Let's pick this one up. Belle, there you go. Good girl. not going to edit any of that stuff out because you might as well see it. Pick it up, Belle. Good girl. Pick this one up. There we go. Good girl. So we brushed her, we picked her feet, now let's throw the harness on her. It'll take just a minute to do all this, and while we're doing this, I'll go ahead and tell you, she's mostly worked with her mother as a teammate. She has worked a lot by herself to a sled, and only a couple times been put in shafts. Now, I have every reason to believe that that is not going to be an issue today, and she'll probably take to it just like she's done it 100 times, but she hasn't, and I want to be fair about that. Darn it. Here we go. These little pony necks, you can't really slide the collar over the head. You might do that with our draft. So we open it up and put it on her. I see it now. It's too dark on this side, and it's a dark horse. I can't see stuff. All right. This is a Western breeching harness, but we're not going to need that since we are using the shafts today. We don't need this, and we don't need the team line. So while we're doing this, I'll tell you another thing. I would like to show you that I could hop on her bareback and take off across the pasture or whatever, but I am nursing a sprained ankle. So I'm sorry that I cannot show you that right now. We might stick a video on there later of my daughter doing that. But she does, I mean, she's every bit as calm under saddle or without a saddle as you can see she is with harness. Boy, I tell you, it's almost embarrassing how long this has taken me. I haven't used this harness for a while. So anyway, you can see, you know, she's got her job right. I'm going to use just a little bit of curb. Usually, especially when she's working by herself, she's quite responsive. Sometimes when she was working with her mother, I have to use a little more leverage. I have found that to be a Haflinger trait. Now, some might argue with that, and maybe another horseman could get different results, but it's nice to have that curb when I need it. So anyway, there she is. Now, she'll stand here while I go open the door. And Molly, if you'll just video me driving her out of the barn, and then we'll meet up there where the forecart is. Bill. There you go. Good girl, Belle. There you go. You're up there. Gee, a little bit. There's the girl. Well, we had to double back for our shaft loops. It's been a while since I hooked anything to shaft. Hey, step over there, Belle. Come on, Belle. There you go. Nice job. Oh. Oop. Step. Good. A little more. Oh. Now swing just a little. Swing just a little. Whoop. Good. Back. Oh, oh. Oh. Now back. There's a girl. Ooh. We'll get this in a minute. Back. Hey, hey. Ooh. Now swing just a little. Hey. Swing just a little. There you go. Ooh. Get back. There you go. Good. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Now, once again, we're going to leave that in there. We're not going to edit that out because that was unexpected. She picked up the shaft with the back of her shoe that was sticking out just a little bit. And you could see she never panicked, right? She's used to noisy things behind her. I'm sure that was kind of an odd sensation for there to be weight back there as she lifted up her foot, but she trusted me to handle the situation, and we're just going to remain calm and get her into these shafts. Hey, Belle, back. There's a girl. Come on, straight. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop. Hey. Swing. Swing. Ooh. All right, back. Hey. There you go. Now back. Hey, hey, hey. There you go. Oop, 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 oop. Back. Oh, ah. Oh. Now she knows I'm trying to get her to do something very specific that she's not used to. And that's all right. Now, I could just give up, and I could pull the shaft up around her. But at this point, we've got a learning experience here. We're going to go with it. It'll be a longer video, but stick with it. Belle, back. There you go. Good girl. A little more. Good. That's right. Nice. Oh, oh. Good. Gentle back. Back. Swing just a little, Belle. Swing just a little. Hey. Swing. Swing. Oh. Good girl. Keep rolling. We'll get these shafts on. Good job, baby. Again, my brake system is a little improvised. We're not going to go off for miles and miles down the road. This is just kind of a little demonstration. Now we've got Belle in shaft. Ooh. And we're going to get a couple hay bales moved. Good girl. Just go ahead and ask her what you need to ask her.
Can I cut it?
Sure. Come through, Molly. So this is our first pass around the farmyard. Next time we'll come around in a truck. Get that nice turn?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, she's taking these shafts. I figured she would. No big deal is.
I also got her passing the big scary noises cool as a cucumber.
What's that?
I also got her passing the big scary shed noises cool as a cucumber.
think she likes that. She'd like to do about 10 miles of that, I think. So anyway, I'm not going to get real heavy on the production of this video. I wanted this to feel like you were spending time here with us. I mean, this is a national ad. I know people are looking at this ad from far away, so it's not so easy to just hop over to the farm and take a look at her. I hope you can kind of get a sense for what kind of horse she is. To recap, she's almost 6 years old. She'll be 6 years old next month. Half Haflinger, half Percheron paint. And we're asking $5,000 for her. My daughter will be headed off to college next year, and I think that'll help her on her way. So she's done a good job breaking this horse. I use her a lot around the farm. She's going to be somebody's good horse for a long time. So if you think that's you, give us a call. 812-736-2229. My name's Cameron.